now. That was fun while it lasted, though. All right, I've been wanting to do a Frostfire run. Let's do a Frostfire Bone Desert run. Because the Frostfire is an interesting one, to be sure. The Frost Flame, as it were. Wait, unlock after completing the Frost runes on normal difficulty? Did my progress get wiped? Huh, interesting. All right, well, I guess we're doing a Frost runes run then. We did Frost runs last time. 2,500 to go. Was it that high at the end there, Illustrious? Sit a poison dripper on top of him during the earlier waves. You have to know exactly where he's going to stop. Very strange that we don't have this. So let's exit out. I guess we have to do a Frost Ruins run right now. Interesting bug. We'll just do a normal Frost Ruins run. Well, yeah, let's do it. We just got to get it unlocked. And Frost Ruins is fun. Black Ice Snowball hype. Yeah, unfortunately we had to restart that one because it didn't have what we were looking for in it. Let's do a Sacred Flame run to keep it interesting. We'll go Silas. We haven't done a Silas run in a minute. Oh my gosh, we're going to get to use our towers? What is this voodoo? So Permafrost with Icicle. Icicle does interesting things if we can get another Frost Ruin. Okay, let's, or we could do Scrap Tower Chaos Transmuter, but I don't love that. Let's do Icicle Dice Flame with Permafrost, and we'll go for like a Frost Icicle type of build. Okay, so we got... Okay, so we have to take the W piece if we want the squiggle. I don't really want the squiggle that much. We got 2 straight pieces there. Into that, into a shop. Oh, and we can skip the shop? Yeah, okay. So that's what we want to do. So we want to go this piece into that, yeah. All right. Let's get started. We got wind zones. Yeah, so it seems to have reset our tutorial. Interesting. Okay, so if the wind is going this way, we want everyone to come over this way. We want to go all the way up. And then we want to get out of the wind. Then we'll come around like this. Looks like we can probably do something like that. Loop everybody in and let us commence. Okay, 2 of those is fine, and then we will... Now we do have to remember we're also going to have things freezing after 2 turns. Let's save the rest. Challenge now is just apparently we have to unlock Frost Flame. Go figure. How much do these guys have? 6? Yeah, I was going to do a Frost Flame run, but then Frost Flame apparently was locked, which is very odd, because we played with it last week. So it's just a Sacred Flame run. Just your standard Sacred Flame run. I'm aware I'm probably building a little too much, but I also want to take advantage of where these corrupted runes are right now. And we'll just spam out some dice towers. Alright, so this is the new, at the end of each wave, 10% of your coins will be saved as interest carried over to the next level up. So we don't have to sell ruins anymore, which is good. Oh, I can use scrap runes now. Oh, that's interesting. That's new old tech. Okay, and then we want to get them as quickly as possible out again. Now, I was having a discussion with someone, and I think it was very wise. They were saying that maybe we want to do something like this. Get a good roll, that's nice, and do lowest HP to see if we can get some early explosions. I think is quite a smart idea. Now, I wanted to be able to go through here twice, so I think... Is that even possible? If we send them back up one tile, we can. No, we still can't. This right here is a 2 wide that I tried to trace through twice, but we can have that go down instead. But that means we don't need to worry about it. We can just do that. Wow, super cheap dice towers. Yeah, I would say that's pretty effective, that dice tower with the explosive rune. I think lowest HP on explosive runes is an important thing to remember. Let's see, and this should be on most progressed because we want it to go that way. Then over here, we can put this one on least progressed. Let's get the range bump, go lowest HP to get the explosions going. Okay. I mean, the cheap dice towers are just really making it hard not to just spend everything. Yeah, wow. That's actually devastating. The dice towers did a nice job kind of playing catch up there. I don't think we need anything else. I think we can keep going. But yeah, that early dice tower is just absolutely going crazy. Man, being able to use all the towers, it almost feels like cheating. After everything we went through with that last challenge. Do we have a dot piece? We don't. This is his final wave. This is a little wasteful, but I'm just gonna toss some of these out. Because I probably won't have the presence of mind to micro these as we're going. Alright. I think this is gonna be a blowout. And we ended up with 56. Of the max 100 that we can... No, we can get up to 150. Okay, so we do need to be a little more mindful of that. Alright, so we're looking for frost relics. Let's see. Flame is interesting. Frost is interesting. Fire and ice piece. Why not? Frost venom, if we found something for it, could be good. I kind of want to go ice, but let's grab the Decimate Tower and let's grab Frost Venom. I think that's interesting. Use that for our snare. So we're going here so we can get the small one into the straight piece. Okay. Okay, so we want both of these to come in and go in on the same side. So let's have both of them come in like this, and then we're gonna run them, I guess, all the way to the back on one side, and then we'll loop them back up like this, around like this, and in like that. Okay. So we'll get everybody in. And then, yeah, we can't use this area up here, right? No, we can't. Just try a few here, try and get something decent. Can I get above a 3, please? All right, that'll do. All right, and we'll just chill. So there's potentially a way you could like come in here and skip part of it. I don't think that's necessarily worth the... No. Oh, you guys are going around this way, which means we need to just block that off. Trying to think if there's a way to... Alright, we'll do this. I'll put one of these here, one of these here. And then I'm gonna, well, am I saving for anything? I guess just to avoid gold getting grabbed. Well, let's just do that. All right. Oh, I left a gap here? I guess that was intentional. Or I'm gonna keep telling myself that. Oh, I should use Coin Hunter. That was a missed opportunity. Hey, Roland, excuse me. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Can I? All right, I can do this. What's cheap? Not too much. I want to place down a decimator, but I'm looking for a good spot and not seeing any great ones. That doesn't become viable. It really is. It really is. So good. All right, and then I wanted that to go there, to travel through there, but we're not going to be able to do that. Okay, for the time being, I think I'm going to do something like... something like this so I can get a double coin on that. All right, I think that's enough. Right off the bat, Decimator Tower not doing a ton of damage, but we will grab that for them. Frost Rune is fine. 30 coins is good too. All right, we'll do that, and then I think we save money here because I think we're doing just fine. And that's an annoying place for that to be. Actually, this is a pretty good. That's a pretty good least progressed there. All right, save some money. Try and get a little bit of end of wave goodness. These coin hunters are burning a hole in my pocket, though. before I forget. That's a lot of poison runes. All right. Let's save. I think we have more than enough. So, 10% of the coins will be saved as interest. Okay, so we should... If this is the final wave, we should build nothing if we think we're good. You know, I think Decimators get a bit of a bad rap. They're okay. Okay, so does that mean I think only the 86 got carried over, so maybe we can spend on the last wave as much as we want. So we got Amplify Poison. Doubling the poison tick rate. It's probably the best we have. So I'll grab Missile Tower. That does have some flexibility. Well, or we could roll. Or we could grab Poison Tower. Maybe we grab Poison Tower. Nah, I don't know about that. Let's grab Chomp. Single target. It's not our normal. And then... we don't have that many 3-tile items. We'll do Wealth Vault, because we're saving. It does help to make him a bit more understandable. For sure. Okay, now is this is the one, yeah, where we... This is the awful, awful, awful one. All right, what's cheap? Looks like... that's probably enough to carry us through the first one. And then we can see, hopefully we get some better rolls after that. 120 for a Piranha Plant is hilarious. I do like that it tells you on Wealth Vault how much you got from it. I'm gonna do this because it's about to freeze. This is kind of a now or never type of thing. Are you the explosive tile? Set you on lowest HP. Got a cheap chomp. Okay, we'll do that much. Now, part of this is I'm not, since this is normal, not heroic. Hey, Zig, welcome on in. I'm not as concerned about how things are looking. Like, I think we'll be okay. We'll be okay no matter what, is what I should have said there. Wise woman once said, do you want to build a snowman? Obviously. Who doesn't want to build a snowman? Oh. I didn't realize the frozen tiles were going to move too. That's pretty cool. This is my first time doing Sacred Flame on the Chili map. We don't really have great AoE here. We'll let that freeze. Cool pun. This very well may be our last run on normal. I forgot what normal was like. They have a random amount of damage that is assigned to them when they are created, Zig. Do that just to spread them out, but I think we're just good to go. Famous last words, but so I am using a character named Silas, who gets gold for saving gold throughout the rounds. So we get to carry that over to the next wave. So there's definitely a cooldown on stun. So putting stun on fast attacking things is not that useful. We didn't get a single decimator out that time. amplify poison, remote dice. We don't have any fire right now. We could try Boulder Tower. That would get us Arcane. How close are we then? So we have poison, we have arcane, we have fire, we have ice. What are we missing? Lightning. All right, we can go looking for some lightning. We'll grab some lightning. Okay. Okay, so similar problem. I don't think we've seen this map before either. We have two totally independent sides to deal with. The greed play here says just concentrate your stuff in the middle and you'll be fine. But I guess we'll do something like that, and then over here. Do something like that, I guess. So I'm wondering if we can just get a pair of decimators out and call it a day. At least for round one, this should be good. With how cheap dice towers are, I think I'm going to build a few of them. Even if they're not in fantastic places. Those corrupted tiles were in better locations. We'd have some better options there. I think we save all three of these. We're not gonna be doing anything more. That is correct, Zig. You cannot block the path to the fire. That's one of the core rules. All right, we can do that. Alright, what else do we want? We'll get that for a little bit of extra damage, and we got cheap dice towers. So I'll toss a couple of those out. That was awfully close. We've not done a very good job snaking stuff at the moment. Our maze building has seen better days. Oh, I can't build there because it would block. Have a good one, Illustrious. I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy. I think this is our last run of the day anyways. Hey, Richie. How goes it? I'm gonna guess that this is enough. We also have not used overcharge once, so that should be a clear indication of how things are going. We're building bad habits is what's happening. Now we're starting to get a bit of double dipping over here, which is good. Oh, I guess that's true over here too, isn't it? Hey, Infuse! Thank you for the membership. I'm sorry I missed that until now, but truly appreciate it. Cheers. Hey, Ronnie. Sorry I missed the sorry I missed your chats over on YouTube. On YouTube Vertical, that is. We triumph over the storm indeed. Let's see. Elemental dice we know is good for business. So we'll grab that, and we, by default, don't have a poison, an ice, or a fire. Electric is a problem, though. Arcane, we can do a boulder tower. So let's look for a electric tower. All right. And then we'll go elemental dice, because they're just so darn good. We got the ruins. It's trap o'clock for us. Okay. So is everyone coming this way? No, we got some over here as well and some over here as well. All right, so best meetup spot is, I'm feeling like, I think we can send everybody up and around like this. So we'll aim to do that. How do I make this... How do I make this happen? So I want these guys to come up this way, and I want these guys to come up this way. So I'm just going to open this up. Oh, wait, but then I need to loop them back around. Hold on. Oh, let me draw this out again. So, yeah, so we can't have the path cross, which means... If these guys were... If everyone were to come up this way, we'd never be able to get them back down. Damn. Okay. The poison vent is fine, but it's not that important. It looks like... Is there a better place to have everyone meet up than here? I don't think so. So I think we want these two to come up this way. And then we want to come down through the frost, through the poison, through the fire, and we'll be good. And I'm not going to worry too much about the rest, so let's see. So we'll get rid of this just so we can see the way that we're building and if it's working. All right. Everybody's coming through the normal way now. I think this gets everybody. If the traps don't, this will probably help. Yeah, this looks good. Let's see what we get. Okay, so now we get down to business, or pretty soon we do. So we'll do that, and that looks pretty good. And then we can do... Just because they're cheap, I'll keep spamming electrical towers. We have some time on that. All right, I think we're fine. Just because I don't want these to disappear. We need a poison and an arcane to get things going. Oh, wait, that's actually interesting. This rolled... Okay. I was going to say, do they rolled? Have I ever tried full arcane build? I have not. We need an Speaking of which, we need an arcane, but we're not going to get one right now, I don't think. Okay, so we got them doing that. We got fire over here. We can put a fire here on most progressed. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how you do a better path on this map. This is an interesting map. We don't have anything that has arcane as a bonus on it. So I'll probably just do this, and this, and this, and let's do arcane. That gets us that bonus enabled. And then since the wind is coming with it, we just want to get them out of the wind as soon as possible. Two broke. All right. All right, we should start saving, or our next one's going to be tough to do. Yes, this is indeed an early access game. This is indeed an early access game. And the dev has been very active also, which has been really awesome to see. Can't quite make that work. I guess I can do this though. So let's see, over here, we're gonna go across that way, and then across this way. So, can put this piece out. And then we'll save. Technically still early access, still more stable, polished, and featured than most release games. So true, Roland, so true. It's just been a pleasure to play. Really enjoyed it. This is a 5 wide, so that's not going to help much. We can get rid of that, and we can still place things where they need to be. We have plenty of opportunity to patch things up. And let's see. Jeez, nothing's cheap over here, is it? All right. Hey, Computer Dream, welcome on in. Yeah, solo dev as well. Like, such a crazy combo of things. It's quite impressive. Who's doing the most damage? Our boulder tower is doing pretty crazy damage. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. The boulder tower is doing pretty crazy work. Yeah, we want this here. And then we want this to match the other side of things. So I guess... I'm just gonna send this all the way around like this. Now we've maxed out the amount of money that we can take out of this, so I think at this point we don't really gain anything from saving money. This should definitely leave a poison cloud. Help us with our AoE a little bit. I'm absolutely baffled. This boulder tower is doing so much damage compared to everything else. That's actually shocking to me. We have so much money. Just doing that just to get... Just to get value out of the saw blade. Totally unnecessary. Boulder tower still doing work. It's pretty fun, Zig. I highly recommend it. This game is awesome. We've been having a lot of fun with it on stream. Hey, Farhat, welcome on in. Good to see ya. I kind of want to go Hammer Tower. Oh, yeah, we don't have Voodoo Doll, so it makes less sense. We're not taking much time. Let's grab Royal Command, see if we can get a few HP out of it. I guess we're almost done with this run, though, aren't we? We kind of are. All right, we go here to barracks, to that, yeah. All right. Voodoo Doll is a relic that that makes your overflow damage do more. All right, what do we got here? So we got 2 portals here. If I recall correctly, we're gonna send these guys over this way, and then this will be where we... then I guess actually we can go like up like this. And then back around like this. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. That's a pretty good path. So let's get everybody on the same thing. I'm going to do this so that this... So we get the log trap rolling down this way. I guess we save this for now. Oh yeah, and we do have arrows coming down this corridor. So let's build a boulder tower, and then this one's hitting it, so we'll do a little tower there to stop it. All right, and that should be good enough for the first wave here. Suddenly feeling like maybe not enough value being had there. Just in case we need it, the scrap rune is a really nice thing. Just in case these guys, any of these guys make it, which I think they're all just going to get decimated. Yeah, they're not even going to make it to our boulder tower. Now, over here, we could... Well, we have to wait for this to switch up, but we can dip into these if we want to. Now, I am now remembering we have less time. Okay, and I didn't build anything, so that's going to be exciting. Problem solved. There goes the rolling pin. So let's see, what's cheap? All right, we can go this, this, this. You do have to move quite a bit quicker. I like that the music speeds up when you are making the dubious decision to that was a silly place to put that. We need poison and fire. And this one is nice and cheap right now, so let's... Ooh, almost got there. see. Can we get a decimator for poison? Not for cheap, but this is like a good corner for it regardless. Yeah, that is good coverage. We don't have to worry about it hitting anything. Yes, I had the arrow hitting the dice so that it wouldn't hit my my other tower. That's the idea. Okay, we have everything covered now. I'm just going to maximize the amount of time that they spend in the fire here. And I want to spam out some of these dice towers while they're cheap. That's unfortunate that, This one's a level a 6 roll, so ideally we want to get a little more value out of that. Let's see, we got cheap those and those. I think we're good. Put another one of these here. I wouldn't mind getting a piranha plant, but there's not really a great place for one. There's enough things blocking this. I think I'll do this. So that's a kind of controversial piranha plant on lowest HP. That doesn't quite work. The arrow traps are really devious. It's really interesting because they limit where you can build pretty substantially. Wow, did this finish everybody off down there? Nobody came through? The button does look like it was pushed, so maybe not. And the time definitely does go quickly. What are we getting from that? Wait, where is the relic that is slowing us? That is removing our time. Ah, there it is. Royal Command. Cover 3 health points from the fire source when passing a level, but limit preparation time 25 seconds. Okay, so we would have to be taking damage for that to work, because it doesn't increase max HP. Got it. I wish it would report on traps as well. Come on, any day now. You can shoot, thank you. We are leaking some enemies here. I might need to build some stuff. Oh yeah, I should move the button for the lower log. Good call. A little worried we're still not going to make it here. That was way closer than I expected. I mean, granted, my maze is about as weak as they get, but... There are not a lot of great places to build on the map, I will say. That new tower is taking damage. This one here. Why, yes it is. Good eye. I'm feeling a little under the gun here still. Now granted, we have 2,000. We have 2,000 gold, so I can do a fair amount of building here. But a lot of stuff has made it through as well. I don't know why I've suddenly become fascinated with hammer towers is the thing that I think we need, but this is a little I think maybe we're okay, maybe we're not. These guys with the resistance, I'm amazed. Things just seem to waltz right by our first line of defenses. We're good now, but I think I spent like 1,000 gold. I could have done some upgrades. Given that we're rolling dice towers, like, but yeah, we could do some electric hammer upgrades here. Maybe some plus damage upgrades here. Get some arcane crystals here. Yeah, this guy is still getting swamped. There we go. But yeah, we're good. I mean, we're good. We were just a little lazy. But this final wave was legit. I need to not sleep on the frost ruins. They are a step up for sure. Panic build did happen, Master Imbecile. It did happen. Let's see. Dice Missile Tower? Missile Tower with Lava Bucket? Sure. That's fine. That is relatively good. Okay, so then we're gonna go barracks to shop to straight piece. All right, let's get a good quest. Complete it without the decimate and boulder towers, and we get ice storm. I'm probably not gonna do that. We have 670. Fireball tower is always a classic. What are our 1x1s? Just grabbing stuff. Icicle Tower is pretty good in those panic moments. That is very true. That is very true. Y'all got any of those relics? Probably should have been looking for more straight pieces while we were at it. Preparation time between each wave is halved. For 10 seconds remaining on the countdown timer at the start of battle, you gain 3 gold. Given that we have the other one that's reducing things, we probably don't take that. But I'll take a scrap tower option here. Okay. Looks good. Okay, don't use decimate towers. How about instead I use decimate towers? So we're gonna come up here, so we trigger that. We'll actually, okay, to come up here, we'll trigger that. We'll try to do this as well. And then we're gonna force them around here. We'll trigger this. We'll definitely do these 3. And then, if I recall correctly, the play is we go all the way up and around like this. We have enough space to go around like that. We come back out, we go around into this space, and then we come back down and in. There we go. All right. And that only requires a lot more straight pieces than we have, but that's fine. Toss that there to get started. Okay, and then we have nothing that's cheap, so we'll just do like, we'll do those 2, and we'll do lowest HP, lowest HP. So I put this like this. Is this the way that I want this? I'll assume that it is for the time being. Now, it's going to depend on how much... I think we need to use these in here. Yeah, because we have a 5 across here. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably put this dot piece here, which looks a little wasteful, but it means that we can get a boulder tower out to hopefully clear things up, and then maybe let's straight to arcane it. Because now it's just going to delete everybody over there. There we go. Beautiful. Is that a smiley face in that one block? Yes, the dot block does indeed have a smiley face, Zig. Good noticing. Yeah, okay, so then you're getting that stuff. We can probably... This guy is doing amazing work holding stuff down on this end. Let's get our cheap stuff done there. There we go. We'll get that, and then we'll loop that around. I don't think I want to trigger the log on this side, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. Whichever. Because I think I'm going to be building in that space. Cheap, so we'll get one of those out there, and then I think even though they're not cheap, well, this can definitely be one of those. All right, I'm just gonna build some stuff out here. That doesn't get me. That was a bad placement there. Okay, we got time. Can you have the lower button being triggered by the top entrance, but not the bottom entrance? You could probably, yeah. Maybe slow down the game a bit. I think we're doing okay. Famous last words of someone about to die a terrible death. But you know how it goes. You know how it goes. I kind of like the speedy element of things at the moment. This trio down here is just doing absolutely ridiculous work. All right, so while we're waiting, there we go. Okay, we're getting the full bonus there. There's something I wanted to do with the dot piece. Oh yeah, I can do that. trying to figure out where I can put a decimator. I said I didn't want this triggered, and then I set it up to be triggered. I'll do that to swap it back. The reason I don't want it to be triggered is because I built a fair number of, like, high-value turrets here, and I don't want them to get iced. I don't think that works the way I wanted it to. Force them through the bottom saw blades? Yes, I could. There we go. Get them nice and diagonal through the bottom saw blades. Need more straight pieces, so I'm just gonna be on the lookout for those. Oh yeah, and I didn't get rid of this. It's slightly unfortunate. I did unlock it, I'm just not sure if it's gonna remain unlocked after this round. Oh, you can actually build directly on top of the buttons. How interesting. Zigzag our faces off, right? Ooh, and now I need an unfreeze to get rid of this tile. That was clearly not my finest work. But yeah, without an unfreeze, I can't loop back up. Whoops. Have we seen a single unfreeze yet? That's an interesting question. It does seem like things have escalated down at the bottom here. The unlock also unfreezes? I do not believe so, but we'll test it out. I will test it out, Paperboy, but I'm like 90% sure it does not. Yeah, it's good enough. But we will we'll try it in just a moment here. Alright. Oh, stage clear. Alright, we'll try it next time. But 99% sure it doesn't work. Oh no, I failed the challenge. Inspiration Scrap Rune is a nice combo. Resonant Poison seems quite good. Let's just grab Poison Dripper. I think it's more consistent and cheaper. All right. We will get to test it on the boss. Oh, wow. We have so many good towers. Hold on a second. Been speed running things a little too much here, it would appear. Do we need Decimator if we're going to have Poison Dripper? I don't think so. Sure, we'll go with something like this. Do we want Missile Tower? Nah. Well, we don't really need Flamethrower, though. All right. Let's do this thing. Do I watch YouTube poop? That is not a thing that I will ever, that I've ever heard of. So I guess no. I put Missile in, right? Missile is lightning. Missile is electric, Master Imbecile. So that was the idea. All right, where do we want people to come in? Yeah, it is a chessboard. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool design. So let's see. So the last time I ran into problems where I didn't build fast enough on the stuff that I was putting down. Yeah, I think early on this one, you really do just want to kind of like pick a side and try and funnel everybody towards one side. Even though it's prohibitively expensive. All right, and then let's see. Would love to find a way to... Hold on, maybe we can... We can't quite make that work. I guess I'll do that. See what we get out of this. Inspirational work. Well, I guess I could also just put this over here so we can get... I have exactly enough for this. Let's do this. That's pretty good. All right. It's all good, Farhat. It's all good. Okay, more waves. This is how we do. Let's see. Oh, I took off the flamethrower. That's right. This is gonna go real fast, just for the record, because the turn timer is short. This being that cheap is really good. That we just need a poison dripper. The wind, if the wind is going with the enemies, they move faster. Do we not have a dot in our deck? I swear we have a dot in our deck. You like Icicle on the explosion tile? Was this the explosion tile? No, it's a fire boost tile. Would have liked to have gotten the arcane upgrade there. Get that now. I'm still looking for this dot. Oh, and then this got frozen. Dang it. Because I want to get poison going right at the beginning. I still do, to be clear. But, all right, we'll build that there, and then we haven't seen a single unfreeze rune. I no longer have the decimator, so I'm gonna need another option here. Well, there is the D20, Zig. There is the D20. The ultimate bait you into excruciating pain option. Let's see, I guess. Oh, we got our dot, but now I need an unfreeze. Well, I mean, since this is something like that, and then here's what I think we do. I think we do this, even though it looks ridiculous, but that gets us our final boost. Much time to build here. There we go. Just spend some money. Who's winning right now? Not to no one's surprise, Fireball Tower doing gangster work. Yeah, the 25-second timer is surprisingly brutal, Enigmatic Aardvark. I did not expect it. We're super broke. Agreed, Scoundrel. Like, I think it is very well designed in that regard. Can I get an unfreeze? Bueller? Oh, yeah, wait. We were supposed to check to see if we could use unlock to unfreeze. It does indeed. Oh, wow. Okay. Good call. Yeah, Sacred Flame, Lucas, is just ridiculous sometimes. It does good work. Keep them looping back like so, and... let's draw our cheap cards just so we have them. These are cheap, so I'll do a little bit of deploying these things. I heard you like dice towers. Oh, looks like there was a broodmother in there. But the furthest anyone has made it is this saw trap. So I think we're okay. Now, the boss reports as having a bunch of HP. That is a lie. We just have to survive the waves, and then he insta-dies. Which I do find kind of sad. I like fighting the bosses. So we got a range in that. Does that... that probably means that that's the right play. Okay, the wolf and the ghost made it to here. They have brought shame on my family. Or I have brought shame on my family? That makes more sense. Ooh, that's an interesting idea, Scoundrel. Yes, Hydra without pre-damage is interesting. Okay, do we have any other ways that we can boost our damage? Don't believe so. Is this just a straight piece right here? It is. I wouldn't mind getting a Chompy out. Maybe multiple Chompies? Dropped out some of those to help. Looks like we're gonna be just fine. This frost elemental though is annoying. Yeah, we had a lot of maze left. Now I want a life-size Hydra too. Life-size Hydras for all. What can I say? My gift to all of you. All right, cool. So we unlocked that, which should mean that if we go back to title now, we will indeed have the Frost Flame unlocked. That's a lot of relics we got there. But yeah, we've done this on Heroic already. Cardboard box elemental. I mean, Master Imbecile, you make a strong argument for what it actually appears to be. For sure. But yeah, this was a solid run, everybody. I enjoyed it. We also I'm pretty pleased that we made it all the way to the boss on our non-standard sized tower run. Not beating it was a bit of a bummer, but we did redo the 2x2, so that was good. Looking forward to them adding the last talent. I'm very curious as to what this is going to be when eventually it comes in. But I do think that that's probably going to do it for me for today. This was a great set of runs. Had a lot of fun. And now I have to go do other stuff.